Okay, 2010 BMW M6. I guess it's a e63, e64. I'm not a BMW guy. Anyway, looked on YouTube and all over the internet because this car came in for a code for the thermostat and I couldn't find any information. Evidently, a lot of people just don't fool with these. So, figured I'd make a quick video for people that don't want to pay $500 to get your thermostat changed. Really, it's probably about $700 if you buy, maybe $750 if you buy a BMW thermostat and then pay the 5 hours labor that it calls for to replace it, plus your hour diagnostic time that you're probably going to pay. So probably about $800 per thermostat in one of these if you take it to BMW and use BMW parts. Honestly, it took like an hour and 20 minutes to take this thermostat out, but you got to take a bunch of shit off the car, and it'll probably, now that I've had it apart, it'll probably take less time to put it back together. Obviously, you got to take the cowl panel off, the strut tower bar, cabin filters, the coolant reservoir, the driver's side air box, these coolant lines. There are these lines that go in the bottom, or vacuum hoses or whatever, that go in the bottom of the intake plenum. There's two on the back there that are kind of a bitch to get off. These right here go in the back on the lower side of the intake manifold, or the plenum, and it has these squeeze clamps on them that you can't take off. But if you pry on them just right, where it's probably already oil saturated like this one, they'll slide off and slide back on. That also goes on the intake manifold, or plenum, has the same on both sides. Once you get the cowl off, it's really not that bad to get to all these boots. Every one of these individual throttle bodies takes one of these clamps. It's a flathead or a 6mm. I used I don't know, I'd say it's a 10-inch, quarter-inch drive extension with a deep 6mm socket on it. And that worked out best for me. Some of them I use that long, skinny flathead screwdriver, but this is literally all the tools you need. 10mm, T40 for the strut tower brace, pliers for the clamps, quarter-inch ratchet, extension socket. For these coolant lines that go into the thermostat housing, they're 14mm. If you don't actually take all this crap off and just work around it like I did, you can use a swivel socket or a shallow socket or however you want to do it. But anyway, it's 14. Threads ratchet, T30 to get the air box out, and that's pretty much it. You really don't need a whole lot of tools. Oh, you're going to need a pry bar to get the intake plenum off where the boots go into the throttle bodies. Don't be an idiot and pry on shit like this right here. I used these flanges right here to stick the pry bar on, and then just worked it up a little bit at a time on each side. Don't go retarded and bust your intake plenum. And here's a big group of parts. All the shit that came off. There's your actual thermostat housing. That being said, we can take this thing off. This lip right here takes a seal. This one had a bunch of corrosion on it. Make sure you clean that off, and these little pieces right here will pop off. So I would put new O-rings on when you put them back on. Anyway, there's parts, air boxes, cowl panel tray, blah blah blah, oil cap, and then the overflow jug, or whatever BMW probably calls it, something stupid like a thermal expansion pressure tank for the cooling system or something stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really nothing to it. I have no idea why the book time is 5 hours, but like I say, hour and 20 minutes, I had it apart, and it's I think I quoted the job at $350, and they supply parts. So, you know, definitely probably cut BMW's price in half. So, anyway, there it is. Have any questions, put them in the comments. like and subscribe. I'm gonna probably end up making a post or a thing just for the shop. If you want to send me free stuff to try out, do reviews on or whatever, I'll put the shop address in there. We're about to have this thing put together with Turbo LS. So as soon as that happens, I'll have some videos of it. So anyway, that's it.